Long ago, across the ancient lands where the sun scorched the hillsides and the seas whispered against the shores, salt was not merely a seasoning, it was life itself. In the days when the scriptures were breathed into scrolls and hearts, salt held a sacred place in the rhythm of existence. In the Bible's pages, salt emerges quietly but profoundly, woven into the very fabric of covenant and faith. It was more than a commodity. It was a symbol of preservation, purity, and loyalty. When God made his covenant with his people, it was called a covenant of salt, an everlasting promise that would not decay with time, just as salt preserves food against rot. Priests in the temple mixed salt into their offerings. Grains, beasts, and incense alike were touched by its crystals, a reminder that all sacrifices must carry purity and permanence. It was as if the salt carried the essence of God's eternal nature, steadfast, incorruptible, unchanging. Salt marked hospitality too. In desert cultures where survival often balanced on the edge of a knife, to eat salt with another was to form a bond of trust. Breaking that bond was unthinkable, a betrayal as bitter as death. Thus, when Jesus later spoke to his followers, telling them they were the salt of the earth, his words reached deeper than simple metaphor. He was calling them preservers of truth, protectors of covenant, bearers of a flavor that kept the world from corruption. But there was also a warning hidden within the gift. If salt lost its savor, if it became contaminated, diluted, useless, it was good for nothing but to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. This quiet secret taught the faithful that it was not enough to simply exist. They must preserve the purity of their purpose, remain potent in their mission. Across the centuries, salt remained a whisper of God's mystery, a reminder that what seems small and ordinary often carries the weight of divine meaning. It was a treasure of the earth, but it pointed always toward heaven, where every covenant, sealed by salt, still gleamed like crystal before the throne of the eternal King.